Do you suffer from energy highs and lows? Often I'll find people bouncing from being wired to tired, or ultimately until you're just tired all the time. I myself experienced that and have experienced it in the past, and the cause could be many. In my own personal life, the cause was a combination of burning the candle on both ends, being an overachiever, trying to please everyone, working very hard, and still trying to find time to play in the midst of all the other stuff, combined with subclinical food intolerances, issues with food that I had no idea were going on. And those two things culminated in adrenal fatigue at the ripe old age of 25 years old. I went for a while bouncing from using sugar and caffeine to boost my energy artificially, to crashing into being tired, to having more sugar and getting wired, and yo-yoed back and forth until eventually there was nothing left to give and I was tired all the time. So don't wait until it's too late. How do you know if it's too late? Well, you start to use artificial stimulants like caffeine and sugar to keep yourself going, to keep pushing yourself, to keep up. And as a result, some of the effects of waiting till it's too late are things like weight gain and fatigue and depression and lack of connection with friends and family. You no longer desire to get out and spend time doing things you really enjoy doing. The issues that come along with this sort of burnout could culminate in not even wanting to get out of bed. But they also affect all of your other hormones, your sex hormones, your stress hormones, your happy mood hormones. So it's a really serious matter. Another effect that we find, especially with women, is that it affects our sex drive. You know, very little sex drive, which could be quite stressful, especially if you're in a marriage and you're trying to keep it happy and healthy and you want to please your partner in addition to taking care of your children and going to work, and it just creates an additional stress. So all of these factors, psychological, lifestyle, dietary, physiological from the internal hormonal aspect, these are where balanced wellness takes a holistic view of everything that's going on and can build a roadmap to really get you on track in the most efficient, effective, effortless way to creating vitality and energy. So I'd like to give you some general tips that can actually help increase or improve your energy, but know that you'll get the most support from having a personalized approach. So from a physical perspective, getting to bed a little earlier, by 10:30 if you can, and if that seems totally preposterous, then try to get to bed at least 15 or 30 minutes earlier than you have been, at least being in bed 15 to 30 minutes earlier. Stopping caffeine after 2 o'clock, because I realize that it's hard to give it up altogether. From a psychological aspect, that's a little more personal, so that would be best done in an individual situation. Just know that if there is a situation or a place in your life that's creating constriction or resistance, that could be a blocking factor, and finding ways to bring more joy and expansiveness around that aspect of your life are ways that we would help you. Also, working in versus working out. So doing things that actually bring energy into your body, qigong, meditation, restorative yoga, more gentle forms of movement, creating more space in the mental and physical body can also be of help. And in terms of nutrition habits or your dietary patterns, you know, eating regular meals, balanced meals with sufficient protein, fat, and low glycemic carbohydrates on a regular basis to help stabilize your blood sugar will be really helpful, minimizing processed foods and refined sugars, of course. So I hope you found this information helpful. Please feel free to leave a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.